pronouns of she, her again. I don't find that I felt like I'm such a fluid person that I don't really...
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Exposing SMG. Today's topic of discussion is, once again, Demi Lovato's pronouns. I know, we got sensitive people out there who are like, someone's pronouns aren't a topic of discussion, but I wholeheartedly disagree, especially when Demi talked about changing her pronouns for the first time on the Spout podcast. Also, I believe that anything a celebrity says or does in public is free domain for everyone to comment on. That's how the celebrity makes their money and maintains their relevancy. If they didn't want people commenting about it, they wouldn't hold interviews on it. I also have reason to believe that Demi's changing of pronouns on a podcast have to do with something else, which I'll discuss towards the end of the video, so be sure to stay till the end. So, Demi was just featured as a guest on the Spout podcast, where she said that she previously adopted they/them pronouns because her energy last year was balanced in masculine and feminine energy. Explaining her new pronouns, she said, "Yeah, so they/them is, I've actually adopted the pronouns of she, her again." By the way, I'm quoting exactly how she said it. She continues by saying, "So for me, I'm such a fluid person that I don't find that I felt like, especially last year, my energy was balanced in my masculine and feminine energy, so that when I was faced with the choice of walking into a bathroom and it said women and men, I didn't feel like there was a bathroom for me because I didn't feel necessarily like a woman. I didn't feel like a man, I just felt like a human." That ain't the reason why Demi originally became non-binary, but I'll get to that later on in the video, but let's continue with the podcast. She said that choosing to identify by the they/them pronouns at one point, for her, was about feeling human at your core. Elaborating on her new adopted she/her pronouns, she said, "Recently, I've been feeling more feminine, and so I've adopted she/her again, but I think that's what's important, is like, nobody's perfect. Everyone messes up pronouns at some point, and especially when people are learning, it's just all about respect." Her pronouns also came into question when she captioned a series of Instagram photos on April 2nd, saying, "You call me they, but I'm still daddy's girl." It's like Demi's out here confusing people for free. And as a refresher, Demi came out as non-binary in May 2021 on her podcast. She said, "I feel this best represents the fluidity I feel in my gender expression and allows me to feel most authentic and true to the person I both know I am and still am discovering." Immediately, I knew this was an issue because, like I have been saying for a year, this isn't a gender identity issue, this is a Demi issue. As someone who has written about her for nearly 10 years, Demi's patterns are something that I can teach a masterclass in. Furthermore, I said I was worried about Demi because when she was hanging out with Alok, which I discussed in a previous video as well, he came on her podcast saying that when she first met him and found out that he identifies as non-binary, she came up to him and said, "Oh my god, is being non-binary when you are finally healed?" She was looking for something to heal her inner issues, and I caught that the second she came out as non-binary. So for her to sit in an interview in August 2022 and say that she didn't know what bathroom to use because she didn't feel like neither a man nor a woman is just... I don't even know what to say. In May 2021, I was fed up with Demi and her antics and making excuses for her because I felt bad for her, as a longtime fan and all. I'm still a fan, but I am a firm believer in holding celebrities accountable. So I released an article on my blog called "Demi Lovato Will Keep Searching for Authenticity Because They Are Incomplete on the Inside and Living in a Victim Mentality." When I tell ya, that rattled up the fan base. And listen, I credit Lovatics with not being your average fan base. They usually hold Demi accountable for her actions, and there's obviously always a portion that sympathizes way more than necessary, which is normal. In my article, I wrote that the main flaw with this is that Demi is constantly evolving, so they don't give themselves the chance to evolve because they post all the baby steps that do more harm than good. Demi is like Miley, there is a new personality every era. Watch, in a few months, Demi will talk about how the documentary is no longer authentic to her, or that they no longer identify as they, them. It's because Demi doesn't give anything time to marinate. They will post about it the second it bypasses their thoughts. And what do you know? We are here in August of 2022 discussing how and why Demi identifies more with she, her pronouns now. And just like I said last year in my video and my article, it's only a matter of time before Demi completely rebooks the they, them pronouns. Now you guys may be wondering, didn't you already talk about Demi updating her pronouns in a video? And that, my dears, is correct. In June, I posted a video about Demi's updated pronouns and new rock era. However, this podcast was the first time that Demi actually elaborated on her pronouns and the feelings behind them because, as I told y'all in that video, she just added she, her pronouns in her Instagram bio alongside they, them. But the way she was speaking on the Spout podcast made it seem like it's only a matter of time before she only identifies as she, her. Also, ever since she added the pronouns to her bio but never elaborated on them, interviewers and articles still wrote they, them pronouns for her. I think that with the album release dawning on us in a few weeks, she wants to be referred to with she, her pronouns only, and for that to work, she had to make an official statement so no one gets cancelled for being disrespectful. In the past few months, Demi has been promoting her new album because she released Skin of My Teeth and Substance, and in the interviewers that she's been on, she has been referred to as they, them pronouns. Because again, nobody wants to be cancelled for disrespecting someone's pronouns. And in the case of Demi, it makes it really hard because you know she's going to change her mind in a matter of time and not because something actually feels authentic to her. And as someone who has written about Demi for a very long time, someone even once told me, you know, if you don't mind changing your articles from all over the years to reflect Demi's new updated pronouns. I don't even think I replied back to the message. Why would I? Because I know Demi was going to change them regardless. Anyways, she said in the Spout interview that she's more of a feminine energy now, so let's see where that takes us. So yeah, that's the latest update with Demi. Let me know what you guys think, and how do you think this next era is going to go for her? I have more Demi videos planned and scheduled in the next few weeks, especially with the release of her new album, so be on the lookout for that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, follow us on our social media, and be sure to like and subscribe for more content each week. And as always, I'll see you next time.